sleeping in my car, and I'm documenting this journey right now just because my sister asked me if I'm documenting this. My second day, you know, experiencing this, and it's shitty, but at the same time, I feel like I need it. 10 days before I go into my new home, it's my first time actually affording a place of my own. But I'm on this massive fucking grind right now, and I'm going to reach it. I'm close, and I have to come up with about $2,500 in the next 10 days because that's when I move in. That's what's needed for me. But like I can make that happen. But the main thing is that like I need to show proof of income that I make double of that, and right now I make half of that. Like my not half of that. I make about that. I haven't doubled it yet, but I'm in this grind and I'm closing deals, and I have huge momentum in my online fitness business and also my social media business. Looks like I'm going to get paid tomorrow, grand. So that's a big hurrah right there. Right now, I kind of feel really defeated as energy wise because it's the first time sleeping in my car yesterday. I just didn't sleep as comfortable, so I made sure that I fucking made myself extra comfortable. My legs are a little bit too long, even though I'm a short guy, and let my feet just get cramped here. So like I leave this cracked open now, so I'm more comfortable in here. I can able to sleep and wake up more energetic.
From homeless to high impact, how I built Fit Mind Fitbot Academy from rock bottom. Now, in August 2017, I was sleeping in my car. I was broke. I was tired. And, I was just trying to build my online fitness business. I actually was sleeping in my car and no one fucking knew. I just started this shit like 2 months ago. The only person that I told was my sister because she allowed me to crash on some nights in her couch when she wasn't home. And at the time I was telling all my in-person clients that I was moving to this high-end apartment. It was my first apartment, but the truth was I was camping out in fucking anywhere that I can find where there wasn't a lot of people or a lot of cars in my Nissan Sentra, waking up at 4 fucking a.m. to go work at Starbucks, then go train, shower at the fucking gym, come back at Starbucks or chill at a fucking park and just trying to build this fucking dream off a cafe's Wi-Fi, you know? And this is the story of how I built Fitman Fitbad Academy from nothing but fucking vision, fucking hustle, grit, belief. And in 2017, I was homeless, but now I coach men worldwide. And I'm super grateful that I can say that. I'm 8 years in now. I had no apartment, no safety net, no rich parents, no assistance. And I just had a clear vision, but I was willing to suffer to see it through, because when I slept in the car, I could have easily, told people slept in someone's fucking couch other than my sister's, and go back to a 9 to 5, but I didn't because I knew I was meant for more. And here's the thing: I documented this fucking shit. It was my sister that I'm super grateful for that she told me to. The day two, sleeping in my car, she said, "You should document this, Mario." And I'm like, "Why?" She's like, for yourself, not for you, not for like anyone else to show or anything, just for yourself. And I knew in that fucking moment that if I record this, someday it's gonna make an impact in someone's life. And I did share it 3 years later, And in this YouTube video podcast that I'm doing, I'm gonna be sharing footage that I haven't shared before. I've shared just kind of like a part of me breaking down and crying and shit, but like I've actually documented like 4 days of it before, and I want to just show you how real and raw this is. And this obviously this was a long time ago. It's been 8 years, and I just want to talk about you know the rock bottom moment was the thing that gave me two choices. Like if you hit rock bottom, you can either like just a thud and you stay down, or you can spring back up and bounce back up. And There's three things that I did every day to get myself out of that shithole. And there's one thing I visualized and I meditated every fucking day for the new life that I wanted to create, morning and night. I'm not just saying, oh, I just want to believe and see what I'm seeing. No, I felt it. I felt it. I closed my eyes, I visualized, I saw what I was going to create in my life. I saw the things that I knew that I wanted, and I felt the tears come up, and I felt it there for me. I felt, and that's where you can visualize and really manifest the life that you like, because you need to emotionalize it. That's where the magic happens. It's all voodoo shit. It don't matter until you fucking feel it. You know what I mean? And I documented that fucking journey, even if it hurt, even if I didn't want to. That was probably one of the most vulnerable moments of my life. You know what I mean? I was ashamed that I was in that shithole, that I didn't have money to go have a place for myself. I was ashamed that I even had to admit to my sister that I was sleeping in my car, And the thing that really made it real, though, when I visualized it, I felt it, is I fucking worked like it was already fucking done. I literally showed up like I had the income for that apartment. Like the apartment was already fucking mine. Like I was already moving that way. Like I had this conviction in myself that I moved, like it's already done. Even if I wasn't in the position, even if I didn't see the results, you have to move that way, you know? And here's how real I believe in, manifestation, God, or whatever you want to call it. I don't believe in synchronicities anymore. Coincidences, like all those synchronicities, all those things, they all happen for a reason. People come in your life for a season, for a set, like a lesson, whatever it is, And here's the thing: this isn't like a motivational fucking clip. This is just a real raw story of what I went through, and I'm choosing to do this in a podcast format, because I haven't actually like this, and this is basically survival turned into purpose. And I walked in, well, no, I'll never fucking forget this fucking moment. When I went to go to this leasing apartment, and she showed me, and I was like, let's go see a room. And it was a lot of money for me. Like, one bedroom was like 2.5K. And I decided to go on the higher end of a fucking apartment, because I wanted to prove myself that I can do it from this shit rock bottom moment. And, I definitely couldn't afford it. And when I got to that apartment, I did something very powerful that I feel like most people should be doing in their day-to-day life, is I asked the leasing lady if she can give me a moment by myself with the apartment. And I sat my ass down on the floor in the middle, closed my eyes, and anchored that feeling, that vision, that shit that I've been sleeping in my car visualizing morning and night. I started to feel like that space is mine. How would it feel me just walking in? This is my new spot, cooking the food, putting the vibe, lighting some incense, like I got everything that I want. It's my own bed, it's my own home, you know? And she told me that the deposit was like just one deposit. It wasn't that a lot of money. It was like $465, so somewhere around there. But the powerful part is that I went to go work to get this fucking deposit around the corner. Actually, there was a Barnes and Noble around the corner, and I closed the fucking deal, and it was the exact amount of that fucking deposit, exact amount. So that's when everything started to fucking flow. I went over there, I paid that deposit. She was like, "You need proof of income." I said, "Bet, I'll figure it out." Didn't say anything. I was like, "Yeah, you got it." She was like, I literally just worked like a fucking animal making this fucking happen. The proof, the universe, the God, or whatever, it just started to flow into me. I started to believe everything was happening already, because it was. I was in it. I was fucking in it. I built this brand not from no investors, just from vision, just from pain, just from discipline. I didn't come from money. I didn't come from anyone just saying, "Here you go." No, this is just me, my fucking backseat, my vision, my laptop, my fucking dream, and now I get to fucking do this shit for a living because I fucking earned it. I coach men on building discipline, strength, emotional resilience, power, because I walked through fucking hell to earn mine. You know what I mean? And I manifested 7K in 1 week, and that's recurring income. I signed up people left and right in that moment because of the belief. And I just want to share this really important part of this. If you ever doubted your future, listen to this. If you're in a low right now, you need to know this. One hard chapter isn't the whole book. You're writing your book every fucking day. You're writing a story of your beliefs every day. When you choose belief over fucking doubt, every time you show up without that clear path and you just do it anyways, you move anyways, that story I told myself back then, I told myself I'll make a living doing this. I'm gonna get that apartment. I'm gonna build this program. I'm gonna make a fucking difference in people's lives. And now I'm living it because I decided to tell myself a better fucking story. And it all starts with the story that you tell yourself. And I just want to remind you, you might be going through a hell of a tough chapter, but it's just one chapter and it's not the whole book. You hold the pencil. You are the author to your story. Do not forget that. Keep writing it, tell yourself better stories, and hope this one landed to you.
These meditation rituals right when I wake up and right before I go to sleep. How I finish it, how I started it, how I finish it. And I get really fucking emotional when I do my meditations because I feel every accomplishment and every success that I go through as if it was already happened. And I get in these tears like I am right now. Because it's so overwhelming when you accomplish everything that you set out and go through this shit, go through this hustle, go through this, through all the things that you go through, the obstacles. I'm so thankful for them because they make me stronger every fucking day.